About a homicide that took place on the east side this afternoon. It happened near Rural Street and Brookside Avenue. IMPD says officers found a man with gunshot wounds. He later died at the hospital. And just in the last 30 minutes, Metro Police released these images of a suspect in the case. Investigators believe the homicide was the result of an armed carjacking and robbery. They say the suspect may be driving the victim's red Hummer H3, also seen in these pictures. They're asking anyone with information to contact IMPD or Crime Stoppers. You can find those phone numbers right now at our website at WRTV.com.
This kind of violence has shaken neighborhoods and the people who live in them to the core. They want change and they want working solutions.
Yeah, tonight WRTV's Amber Grigley checks in with a local pastor dedicating his time to finding ways to curb the violence. He told her, although it stings to constantly see this keep happening, we cannot give up on the efforts.
When we see acts of violence and we see, people who resort to using weapons to resolve conflict, it can always be something that's discouraging, but I stay encouraged, understanding.
Efforts that should not go unnoticed in the fight to end gun violence across the Circle City.
I've had the unfortunate task of burying children as young as 12 years old from gun violence, even 11 years old, 11, 12 years old, male and females, adults and children. Due to gun violence, and it stays with you. And so I begin to collect the obituaries that I begin to do so many.
Pastor Kenneth Sullivan Jr., senior pastor of New Direction Church, has devoted effort and time to working with the community to put an end to violence. In fact, he invited me out in January to tell us about a new initiative, a tech program called 1150 Academy, training students so that they will have the skills in areas of coding and cybersecurity, just to name a few, to go after jobs.
We have about 25 to 30 people there that are enrolled.
Now, months later, and the demand is still there, but Pastor Sullivan is trying to widen this program to reach more young adults.
I may not be able to stop every single case of gun violence. We may not be able to see all of this turned around, but if we can just help these young people who within our reach, within our programs, we're making a difference in their lives.
Just a few days ago, as Pastor Sullivan was in his church office, he heard the sounds of gunshots from a funeral home right next door on East 38th Street. He says seeing the work that he and other community leaders are putting in to be met with more shootings and homicides can be a bit discouraging, but it's not enough for them to quit. Instead, they will continue to apply more pressure and work together until the job is done.
We have to figure out how can we use the right type of resources and get them to those who are hurting and get those resources to those who are in need.
Working for you, I'm Amber Grigley, WRTV.
Well, Pastor Sullivan says during the summer, Indianapolis communities encounter a lot of violence. He encourages families to take advantage of programs like the Safe Summer Initiative. You can learn more about it at WRTV.com.